Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The New York Knicks coming to this one following a loss, guys, to the Wizards in Washington. Porter in the corner. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
All with it. Randle outside. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's off from three-point range. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
All right, thank you, David. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the middle. Jokic inside. It's rebounded by New York. Here is Wall. And Reddish with the slam.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
To the inside. Here's Caldwell Pope. Porter trying to free himself up. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Pass to Randle. Randle is doubled. Outside for Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Wall. And that one drops for him.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Now, here is Robinson. Following the miss by Jamal Murray. Puts up a 3. Out to Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. And no good. And Denver the other way now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play. It evolves, and he makes a quick decision.
Now here's Wall. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Pass to Jokic. Over Robinson. Jokic, no good. Now the Knicks with it. Now Wall. Robinson left side. It's hauled in by Jokic. Gordon inside. And he hits it to tie the game up. Gordon's got his second basket of the game.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop it.
Pass to Robinson. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Down low. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
There's the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Murray. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first two attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
And Thompson gets it to go. The Nuggets trailed by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock in game 5. To the paint. It's tipped. And there's another turnover by the Nuggets. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Outside, Wall. And Reddish with the slam.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, Aaron Gordon is a guy that you really value on both ends of the floor. He's capable of scoring. He'll attack the rim. He's shown that he's improved his three-point shooting. But on the defensive end, him being low.
13.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for New York.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Pass to Randall. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Randall's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Knicks. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Najee, no good.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And stolen by Dedmon. And now the Knicks on the break. And he dunks it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Outside Rose. Fires from deep. It's good from long range. Rose has got his first 3 points of the game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And here's the fast break. Okogie misses. The Nuggets trailed by 15. Astanaji. And the turnover again by Denver. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Inside, here's Najee, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Knicks.
Pat Donovich wide open. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here's Toppin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Dedmon in the corner. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Jokic's decision-making is absolutely elite. Taking that catch and shoot that time.
To the left side wing. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon trying to break loose. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Dedmon a screen. From the arc. Now here's Toppin. Back to Rose. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Pass to Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Porter's got his first basket of the night.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim. Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And so it's the New York Knicks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
You got to respect Wall's tenacity. This is a player who hasn't let injury slow him down. He always puts in a big effort and just pushes himself to give his all.
Playing games at altitude here in Denver, Brent, how does it affect the player?
Well, you could say it's mental, but I can tell you from experience, Kevin, it is physical. I mean, it does hit you, and you got to get past that early burn before you can get back into the endurance part of your conditioning.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a five-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple-doubles might just take the cake.
And he's good on the second. Jokic does produce triple-doubles at a near record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple-double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple-doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. He takes it in, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Wall. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. On the wing, Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Porter's got 5 now.
And you really want to step up and try to make Porter make a move right there. The 3-ball look easy.
Right side, Wall. That one goes in. He has 5.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
To the middle. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Down low. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Robinson pulls it in.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
To the inside. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
The Knicks leading by 16. Pass to Randall. Nasty move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Ooh, that was a tricky move there by Randall, putting the defender off balance, and then he got that guy to foul him.
Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
And here's Denver. Pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. The Knicks pull it in. 22 is their biggest lead.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
2 minutes.
Back to Rose. No good on that one. And Denver the other way now. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Here's Jordan. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. New York leading by 18. Randall outside. Dedmon a screen. Here's Okogie. 4 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Randall. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And that's now 6 points for Julius Randle. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, some more of the reach effect of Dedmon, the way he times that one. Impressive shot blocking ability.
Randall outside. Dedmon a screen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
We get used to this. Dedmon on the receiving end of the alley-oop.
Here's Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of a game. He wants to get confident stepping up and knocking them down.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. And here are the Knicks now. Out to the wing. For 3, Okogie. Nailed from three-point land. Okogie's got 7.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Dedmon. Jacks up a 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 11 points in the game.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And so it's the New York Knicks.
The Knicks, 52.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Gordon trying to break loose, and he converts the layup.
Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
The Knicks leading by 22. Outside, Wall. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal. Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Jokic. The shot's good.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
All with it. For the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Down low. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Outside, Wall. Pass to Reddish. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Porter.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact. And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Now Jokic. Pass to Porter. It's stolen by Reddish. Randall with the ball. Out to Thompson. Picked by Randall. Launches a 3. And Thompson is good for 3.
For 3.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Hornacek for three. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Porter, here we go.
Porter can be so dynamic when he's on the move and driving to the rim.
So it's New York now. Hornacek outside. Outside Robinson to the left wing. Here's Skiles. Knocks down the three ball. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a two-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, defense with not many options there, especially with Jokic at his size, just driving through them all.
And Jokic drops them both. And the Knicks with possession. There's a screen by Robinson. To the middle. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Here's Jokic. Porter trying to free himself up. And Jokic gets it to go.
And the Joker right now is dealing all-around game from him, reminding all of us he can pile up the points.
Here's Skiles. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them.